fucking small. It hurts my hand.
Yeah. Do that.
Fortunately, there's like a bunch of 3DS games coming out now. So I played, the first ever Gibbon was on a Game Boy, funnily enough, and then it was NES, and that was on the Switch. That's on the Switch. Old games they have. So that was easy. And then Pinball Land, which is stupid. There's so much. There's shocking. There was a fucking Poyo.
Really?
The like where it's called Kirby's Avalanche. That was actually one of the funniest ones I've streamed because that was just fucking intense as shit. It was so goddamn hard. Most of them are platformers. On DS, Game Boy Advance, there's a racing game as well. Fun. I've been doing it. It's fun. It's giving me something. Keeps me distracted from the world going to shit.
That's good.
I need like
What more could you ask for?
Isn't Jazz like working in a way you like aren't able to see each other right now or something like that?
Yeah, I haven't seen Jazz for 2 months.
Oh my god, that sucks.
That's awful. That sucks, man.
We thought WhatsApp and shit, but yeah, I haven't seen it in 2 months. And I was like, I need something to distract myself. Funny because we were actually like in the middle of looking at houses together.
Oh really?
And then we were like, oh no, now you can't. So we've been looking at like places online, seeing if we can, because apparently they'll do like virtual tours, which isn't quite the same. But...
Right.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the way it is for a while now.
Well,
no,
in
everything's
England,
open back up. We beat it, Justin. Didn't you hear?
Oh yeah, I forgot we won.
In England, they are doing they are letting you look at places again. They want people to start, moving houses and stuff.
Well, that boomerang went right over my head.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because we were in the middle of trying to move too. I don't know if now is the correct time or a few months from now or.
Yeah, I was wondering if would it be cheaper when no one's getting it? Would they be like, oh, put the prices down quick?
Like this is dark as fuck, but there's got to be houses opening up for all the people that have passed away, right?
You know what?
Yeah, it is dark. It's true.
This town is majority elderly. I was like, fuck, there's a lot of houses. It hasn't really hit it that bad.
It hasn't been horrible where I am yet. I know the cities are a different story, but I'm just nervous now because everyone just being brazen now that they're like, it's fine. I'm like, oh man. Like the bars have been packed and shit. I'm like, that's just terrifying.
That was rude of you.
I'm sorry. So it makes you feel any better. I didn't get a single one of your coins. I just kept bouncing right past them.
I thought this was
no.
in my head. I was just going after people.
Meanwhile, Fedrin's real quiet.
I've been real quiet the whole fucking time, bro. I haven't talked at all today.
Stop hitting me!
Right, it's just very funny to watch all the guns straight at someone. No, he has the crown. He hates it. Get out of here.
I have no coins left. You can stop.
It just happened that way. I was just throwing my green shells away. I didn't want them.
Really?
It's annoying because it's like I think I'd be okay knowing that I can't do Jazz as long as I had a date that I knew I could.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm running down this tunnel and the tunnel just keeps getting longer every day, and I'm like, I need give me something to hold on to. I think I do.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That's yeah.
But I don't know. They're just like, man, maybe we'll see how it is in 3 weeks.
The being cooped up has been fucking me up, and I'm trying to, I'm having that panic of I don't think I have any hobbies. There's nothing I do. It turns out.
I think I've realized that I'm far more social than I actually thought I was.
Same.
This is what this has made me realize. Where I'm just like, you know what? I actually do miss seeing people a lot. I didn't think it would bother me that much.
I feel bad. I've just been trying things to see if me or the both of us can get into it.
Like what?
Fishing was one of them.
Oh See, are you still doing the fishing, or is your fishing days done?
We went once. I don't know. I feel like we have to talk about it more. I wasn't huge on the murder. Like, I would still like to go fishing though, but like Babs was saying, she was like, I don't even want to do catch and release though, because like half the fish just swallow the hooks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that does suck. I'd be cool to go fishing and try to catch like a fish, and be like, we're gonna cook this one fish. You know, I feel like I could reconcile with that. I don't want to catch a lot of little fish again.
You want to be a crab person?
God, I would be a crab person.
Delaware runoff crab. Oh, please tell me that hit you. Nah, I didn't.
Watching, I could maybe give a shot with. What's funny is when my mom was younger, she had to get a bunch of corrective eye surgeries, and she bought binoculars recently, just kind of forgetting that she just can't use them because of whatever she had with her eyes. So she was like, "You want some binoculars?" I was like, "Yeah, fucking sure." She was like, "Yeah, I bought them forgetting that like my eyes can't make an image out of that."
Some pretty good bird watching in Florida.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go to some parks and shit, and just like actually one of the parks I wanted to go to is to just walk around is also a fishing spot apparently because it's on a lake nearby.
Going for your ass going, fucking Rich McRichinson over there.
Rich McRichinson.
Oh shit! Rich
What happened to you?
Tell me, I'm being oppressed by the rich. Take him out.
Can confirm bird watching is cool.
I could get down with that. We have a little bird feeder outside. I like watching the birds that show up.
You want to know about tits? I know about all of them.
Tell me about your finest tits.
We've got lots of great tits over here.
We have cardinals that like live in some bushes out behind our house. I like chilling with them birds.
Just don't talk to those big birds. They freak me out.
The big birds are crazy, dude. Like when I see them and they start yelling, I'm like, they might come fucking just kill me. They're capable. They're huge.
Babs was streaming the other day and they walked up. I'm like, Babs, this thing's gonna carry you away.
Yeah.
They're scary.
No, how could you do this to me?
Yeah.
How could you do this to me? You motherfucker, stop touching me.
Dude, it's
Get out
very
of here. Oh my goodness. You son of a bitch. You put me from like 16 to 3. I'm blood feud. I'm blood feud.
Oh god. Oh no,
I don't even want coins.
Compute.
I'm coming for you.
I don't blame you. That was just nasty as shit. Very. Oh god. It reminds me, laughing at people losing their coins and just hitting them over and over again reminds me of when we were playing Space Engineers, and I just we'd all laugh whenever someone else's thing they'd been making for like 10 hours broke immediately.
It is very funny.
I have so many clips that play the start of my stream that's like just one of us so sad that our thing broke and there were two just laughing.
God, that one clip y'all showed me from Space Engineers of the thing just falling apart as you drove forward. I can't remember what exactly was happening.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was like this massive like car jeep that we'd all been making like O's baby. And then we drove forward and it hit like an invisible tree and then just crumbled. Like I was dying because like I was standing on it as it happened and it just started to crumple and then just wheels started bouncing off all over the place.
God, I still haven't played that game. I will someday.
It's fucking it's miserable. Like it's like the funniest bit to that game is when it falls apart, but that's also so like disheartening when you spend all these hours making this thing and then the game's like, oh yeah, by the way, the server doesn't work well enough to let you do that.
I think
when we made a big whenever it moved, we just fly into the walls and die.
Oh yeah, I
Because
forgot about that.
we keep up with the speed of like of it moving. Oh, fuck. I think there's a clip where it's just you, Good, and I think you've like flipped upside down in your ship, and you can't work out like which way is up basically, and I just keep laughing at you, and then you fall down a hole and break everything. Oh.
I think the best thing that we ever had that actually worked was that one ship that was like 2 stages where it would get us off the planet and then like we detach.
Like if it worked, it was so cool. Like that was the coolest thing ever. We built that, and then we were taken off, and it did detach, and we were like, "This is amazing." And then it all just starts falling apart again. And then
Yeah.
you're in space, you're like nothing's working, and then we go to the planets, and we're like, the planets are terrible. There's nothing on them.
Spiders that make no fucking sense.
Yeah, it's impossible to land on a planet because you die every time you try.
Do you remember? Was it Space Engineers or was it a different game where we found heaven in the middle of a planet?
That was Space Engineers.
Heaven?
Yeah, it's like we were digging in a planet to try to like go to the other side, and we succeeded in doing it even. Like, but in the center of the planet, instead of it being full of magma or something, it was just full of white. It was
white.
like just straight to heaven.
Yeah, straight to heaven.
I think that was Space Engineers. I seem to remember there was like an icy moon.
Down to heaven.
It's like Space Engineers is a game that just slowly beats you down, basically. Every time you're just like, oh yes, this is gonna work. Nope. Oh, there's more disheartening again. There we go. I don't think it's any better now than it was.
Rude.
What?
Trying to hurt me.
Oh fucking god damn
On the
it.
very bottom, Fedra.
Yeah, I'm on top. Gotta savor it while I'm up there.
All right.
Bully in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna fucking blow a load if I don't piss soon. This is.
That's how it worked.
They all come out of the same hole, right? Let's
Piss soon I'm gonna come.
Left out like, I don't know if I'm gonna piss or come. I don't know what's going on.
I'd be so funny if you just never knew which was gonna happen when you went to the bathroom.
I'm making pee or making baby.
Alternatively, yeah, if same thing, you had no idea it was gonna happen.
Oh God!
When you were having sex.
Oh God, Jesus!
Like it doesn't even feel good. You get so bummed out because you're like, oh, here it comes. Like, oh God damn it, it's just piss. And everyone's sad.
That's literally someone's hell right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Try and take somein's like a urine sample when you're just like, dude, what the heck, man? I'm trying to take a urine sample. You're just having a cup.
Hey, this is coins. I just picked up my first coin.
Let's go.
You.
What happened to the computer you promised me? I was looking forward
I just
to
forgot, honestly. It's gaining new power by the second.
What? I am.
I just drove past it like I was avoiding it. I steal your coin.
I love it when I can tell two people looking through on the map. It's like there's like that slow like, okay, I can see they're standing there and they know I'm standing here. Oh. Yeah. Plane just vanished.
Oh.
No!
I hate this game today.
Yes.
I'm having a real hard time getting these 2 coins.
Oh, well, I already That's why I deserve. Ah, no! This one just
Jesus
mushed into the
fucking
corner
Christ.
of me then.
That was a real good corner mush.
Ah!
I got none of those. This is bullshit.
Would you stop hitting me, Milby? That's the 7th motherfucking time in a row you have hit me.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
I'm in the corner. This is the death corner. If you're in the death corner, I'm assuming you want to get ahead. Listen, I've come out of this and I have 3 coins. I'm just doing it because I like watching coins.
Oh.
No, I got nothing. Man. I got nothing. I got 2 coins in me.
Hey.
Squish it.
Oh, you sly devil.
I love that they yell ska occasionally in this song. It's my favorite shit.
Star cable?
They just go da da ska da da ska.
0 coins. 0
So it makes it a
coins.
ska song. Oh, Fedrin.
I tried.
It was so close.
Very funny.
I had
Oh.
20. How many coins do I have on that one?